Hi, I'm Chris BODILY. I'm a professional artist and illustrator, and these are my top 5 tips for art and illustration. Tip number 1, develop your own style. All the time you see artists that are trying to emulate other artists. When I started the Comic-Cons, I didn't think that my style would fit with what customers were looking for. But I found that my uniqueness was an asset because I didn't have competition in the style of work that I was doing. Find the style that works for you and embrace that. Don't try and be like another artist. Tip number 2, make sure you value your work. Don't take spec work or do free jobs. Make sure that you're pricing your work accordingly, that you take yourself seriously as a professional. Just like in any other profession, being a doctor, being a mechanic, you have to charge for your time. You have to believe in yourself enough that your time is worth putting into the project. Tip number 3, promote yourself. With the advent of social media, there's no reason that you can't be aggressive in getting your name out there and getting your work recognized. You can't sit and wait around for Marvel or DC or Disney to come knock on your door and discover you. I started out doing art shows in coffee shops, bars, tattoo parlors. You have to be aggressive in putting your own work out there. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to take your work as seriously as any other professional would take their work. I think a lot of people get into art thinking that it's going to be an easy process, but it's a very competitive field. If you aren't willing to back your own product, your own work, then you won't make it. Tip number 4, continually develop your craft. It doesn't matter how much experience you may have, there's always new things that you can learn, always new ways that you can expand what you do and things that you can do to become better. When you're in the art field, every artist in the world is your direct competition. Not that you have to be as good as any of them, but you have to have something unique worth people's time. Tip number 5, do art because you love art. Being an artist is not about being famous or being rich. It's about being able to express yourself, being able to connect with the specific audience that relates to the type of work that you do. Being in art is a very difficult field. There's so much of an artist's personality that goes into their work that it's easy to take criticism personally. You've got to be confident in yourself and in your skills. I've been working as a professional illustrator for 11 years, but I've been with the Hive Gallery for 3 years. I've been drawing since I was a little kid. I used to watch cartoons, I read comic books, I drew every day. When I was in school, instead of doing my schoolwork, I would draw. One piece of advice, draw every day. Be passionate about it. Go big or go home. Do it because you love it.